I want to show you guys some of the birds that I have locked up already for 2020 season. These are young birds that I'm showing you. Now they were really deep, exceptionally deep. And some were really fast, and some were average but deep. This is one of the me birds. I mean, he's one of the first ones that went into the pond. Actually, he went to the pond like twice. And I kept giving chances, and he just kept getting like close. I said, you know what? Seems like a good one. Let me put him away. Because when I moved, I sold all my flyers, and I just kept the kid. I'm sorry. When I moved, I sold all my kid birds, and I just kept the breeders. So now I got to start breeding all over. So now I have to start putting away the really good ones. Some develop early, some develop later. This guy seems to be an early developer. And he's from my best pair, which produce good birds. So I know he's capable of breeding. So he's one of the first ones that I already put aside, locked him up. Flew him like half the season. Not half the season, a few months. So he's the first one. I got a couple more I'll bring out to show you, and I'll tell you what family they are. So like I said, this guy here is a big me bloodline. 2020 bird. And let me go get another one. This is a Turner bloodline bird. He's from my laces. This guy, in the beginning, he was less shallow, didn't roll much. But after he was like maybe 2.5 months, 3 months, he really started cranking it up. I mean, he was super fast, really, really fast. And he was also deep. So I said, you know what? Like I said, I gotta start my families again because all the breeders are getting old. So this is another one that I put aside. I mean, I got birds that are rolling good, but the exceptional ones are the ones that I'm putting away because I have to start breeding from them. This is another one. This is a lace, from my lace pair. It's Turner bloodline. And let me get some more. Here's another. This is a hen, also from my Turner bloodline. She's also fast and deep. She also visits the pond. She wanted to go for a swim. I thought, and I figured, let me give her another chance. I flew her again. She went in the pond. So okay, we can keep going with her. And she was low. Then she went up again. She went really high. And she kept going. She went right through the trees, the big pine trees. I said, if I wanted to fly her one more time, I lost her. But she made it back. So then on, that's when I locked her up. Now I probably gonna mate her to the lace I just showed you. I mean, they say you can't breed deep to deep because then there'll be roll downs. I don't know if that's true or not. A lot of people swear by it. And I'll be trying it now in 2021 to see what happens. But like I said, I gotta start breeding younger birds because all the breeders are getting old. So this hen I put away. Let's go. Here's another hen. This is from my South African birds. She's one of the first ones that were born. If you can see, I marked her. Oh, the tail faded already. I marked the tail because I got a few that look alike. And let me tell you, she's one fast spinner. She's really good. Fast, deep. I mean, she has it all. So this is another one. You know what? Let me lock her up also. Like I said, I gotta start breeding again from new birds because all my breeders are getting old. And let's see what I breed for 2021. This is a South African. Now the other ones that are born after her, they are okay. Nothing deep. Average, 10, 15 footers so far. But all birds start that way. They start slow, and then they get into it. So this is a hen. I'm waiting to see if I breed, if I bred a nice cock that I could put to her. But so far this is the first South African that I put away. And do I have more? Yes, I have one more Turner hen. Be right back with one. Now all the ones that I showed earlier, I put them away because they were really deep. This one, she is very fast. She's like a ball. I mean, my video, if you look at my latest videos now, you're not gonna see birds that are going deep because I already pulled them out. But if you see a dark bird that spins fast, this is her. She comes from my white bars, believe it or not. So actually with the first lace cock Turner that I have an option of putting either the black badge hen or this blue check. Come on, come down. And it all depends the mood I'm in. But this one is really fast. And I'm still flying her, like I said. If she would have been really deep also, I would put her away because I wouldn't want her to roll down and lose it. But this one stays up there. She's like a ball. I mean, in video, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but if you're standing right underneath this bird and you see it, wings are tucked in, she's super fast. But I'm only going to finish flying the season with her this year and then I'll breed from her. And these are the birds in the kit box. In here are only me's and South Africans. This guy I gotta keep an eye on. I gotta dye his tail, her tail, because she rolled down deep. I had to keep my eye on the birds to see which one it was, and it was this one. So I gotta take her tail and I gotta dye it to see. It's like these black and white, they all look the same up there in the air. This guy's the brother to that super fast lace I showed you, the first cock. This is the third round from him. So this guy, it might turn out to be like that one, it may not. Gotta wait till it gets older. I'm just showing you guys my kid birds. Now they're molting their feathers. A lot of them don't want to fly as much. But I think maybe like in August, September, I gotta start cutting down. And just come down from 2 kits, make them down to 1 kit. Little hen got muffs. Nice little hen. Me bird. Look at those eyes. White eyes.